Hello, whoever's watching this video. I just wanted to say that I really love Ralph Smart's videos. I watch them pretty much every single day, and if I don't get to watch a video one day, then I'll end up watching like two the next day, like just so I can make up for not watching a video. And I noticed that is something that I do naturally. And today I was watching his video about how to accept your flaw, because obviously we're all human and we have flaws and we have things about us that we really dislike about ourselves, and it's just a natural thing, like he was saying. And I fully agree with everything that he said, by the way. Just the way he expresses himself is awesome. Like, I feel like our minds are connected and we literally think the same on pretty much everything. I don't think I've ever disagreed with what Ralph has said to say. So I'm just making this video in appreciation for his awesome videos. We're both from the UK, both Pisces, hashtag Team Pisces, Team Vegan, Team Free Spirit, Team Dreamer, you know. I actually wrote down some things that I wanted to say, but you know when you write something down really fast and you don't pay attention to how you're writing it. My handwriting is really crap, so I don't think I can even read this. But I just made some notes on what he said and some things I really relate to. But all I'm gonna say is that my biggest flaw is my underbite, and I know that a lot of people, they don't even realize that I have an underbite, and as soon as I tell them, they're like, what? You have an underbite? What's going on? Like, I didn't notice that, blah blah blah. But like Ralph was saying, it's not about the other person, it's about yourself and how you think other people will treat you based on what you think is a flaw. Because for me, this area right here, my jaw, because it protrudes outwards, especially when I turn to the side, which I'm not going to do. You'll probably see anyways, or you've probably already seen, I don't know. But it's noticeable, and there's a difference in the way that I speak and I move my mouth. And again, it brings you back to comparison, because I would say, compared to other people, the way I move my mouth or the way I speak is different. And I don't have a normal jaw. And basically, what a normal jaw is, when your upper jaw is over, or should I say your upper row of teeth is over your bottom set of teeth. And for people with an underbite, it's the other way around. So this right here is over here, and my top jaw is back. So it should be the other way around. And the reason I see this as a flaw, maybe it's not the same for other people, how they perceive their flaws. Mine is a bit shallow, but it's more so to do with just the way my mouth functions, because it causes problems with TMJ. I don't know if you've heard of that, but basically I get jaw pains around this area, and a lot of facial pain in general around here, because everything is really connected, the ear, nose and throat, right? So I often get ear pains, and the pain travels from here all the way to my head, so I get migraines and, you know, a bunch of different things. And it's, well, I was going to say it stopped me, but what's happened is that I allowed my flaw to stop me from doing the things I love, because, you know, the shallow side of it is that I don't like the way that this looks, and it's kind of like I'm a bit dissociative. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. But it's like this underbite, even though I have it, I don't connect it with being me. And it's something that Ralph said as well. He was saying our flaws are parts of us that we have disowned and neglected. And this is something that I feel that I've already disowned but it's still hair, it's still on me, so it's still me. And another thing that Ralph was saying is that your flaws, they're not permanent. And I know that this underbite right here is not going to be here forever, because luckily I'm getting it fixed. And I've known since I was 15. I'm 19 now, I'm going to be 20 in about a month. So I've known since I was 15 that I'm going to be getting it sorted. But since then, since 15 years old, it's pretty much progressed. And my underbite has gotten worse and worse. And with my underbite getting worse, I noticed that I've just been getting more withdrawn and, you know, becoming more introverted. And I would consider myself an introvert anyways, but not to the extent that I am, or I was, I don't know, always changing, but not to that extent. And I've had trouble expressing myself, especially verbally, because, you know, it's my mouth, and maybe other people won't see it this way, but this is what's going on in my mind. My mouth is obviously what I use to express myself verbally, right? But because I don't like the way it looks, and I don't like the way it feels like my face is on backwards. Literally, it kind of is, because, you know, this is hair and this is back when it's meant to be the other way around. And that's actually what they're going to do in the surgery. If any of you have, maybe you know someone who's had the surgery, or you've been through it yourself, or you've heard about the surgery, they're going to break the top part of my jaw and the bottom part over hair and hair. They're going to push my bottom jaw back and my top jaw forward and down. And yeah, that is basically the surgery. And there are some like other things that people go through, such as genioplasty, even rhinoplasty, because what the surgeon wants to do is make everything asymmetrical and, you know, balance out your face to how it should look. Because I imagine if I wasn't born with an underbite, the surgery is basically making me look how I was meant to look. That's basically how I see it. And it's allowing my jaw, my mouth, to function in the way that it should be functioning. Because right now, like I said, I get a lot of pain, even when I talk a lot. So after this video, I'm just going to do a lot of facial massages, because I've been talking for so long. I don't talk for 7 minutes straight. I really don't. It's not a usual thing for me. But I really, really wanted to make this video. And that's another thing. Let me just go over the things that I've stopped doing just because of my underbite and my flaw. And I don't want to keep on holding myself back just because I see this as a problem. I know other people don't see it as a problem. I know that full well. I'm the only one that sees it as a problem. And I feel so self-conscious about it. So I stopped doing my singing. I stopped doing my dancing. I stopped doing my acting. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, I can't have an underbite and go on the screen looking like this. Like looking, you know, with an underbite. Maybe in this video, it doesn't actually show well, because I'm really good at hiding it. That's another thing that people who are self-conscious with their flaws, they're good at hiding their flaws. So the camera angle, that's one thing. It doesn't show my underbite that well. So yeah, I'm very self-conscious about going on camera and doing films, because that's actually what I used to do. I used to act in mini films. Oh my gosh, can you see that cat down the road? Hello, cute cat. Mwah, mwah. That's not my cat, by the way. Some randomer's cat in my garden. Should I say my grandparents' garden? Anyways, as I was saying, so I don't want to be on the screen with an underbite, because I would feel like everyone's staring at my underbite, or my underbite is taking away from my other features, which I feel are pretty attractive, to be honest. Like my eyes, I feel like my nose is cute and chunky, and I have like a really nice facial shape. But then this over here, this just fucking ruins it. Sorry for swearing, not sorry. This ruins it. That's what I think in my mind. And I know that other people aren't thinking that, but it's so hard to get past what you're thinking yourself, because, you know, you're your own worst enemy. And it's something that you would have to keep on telling yourself all the time. You just have to keep on saying to yourself that nobody cares about your flaw. You're the only one that cares about it. So yeah, it stopped me from doing the singing, the dancing, the acting, and making YouTube videos, because I used to be a YouTuber as well, about 3 years ago. And I used to make a lot of YouTube videos. I did advice videos, singing videos, dancing videos. I did how-to videos, comedy videos. I'm very, very into vlogging and YouTubing and blogging and, you know, things like that. Things that allow me to express myself. But then I used my underbite, or I saw my underbite as a barrier that wouldn't allow me to express myself. So I wasn't expressing myself. And all this time, I've had all of this pent-up energy and all this excitement, all of this talent, all of these gifts that I've neglected and I've chosen to kind of push to one side, because I thought, like, ever since I was 15, I've thought this. So can you imagine, I'm going to be 20 in a month. So for 5 years, I've always thought, I'll just get the surgery done and then I'll go back to doing all the things that I love to do. But then that really hasn't worked out for me, because all of this time, all of these years, I've really, like I said, neglected all of those things that I really like to do. And I became very withdrawn and introverted. Ridiculously introverted. You don't even understand. Like, maybe through this video, I don't really appear introverted. But, you know, that's the power of expression. There's no shyness when it comes to expressing yourself. And that's something that I'm really missing in my life. But today, just watching Ralph's video and then making this video, it's like a game changer for me. And I'm kind of unsure if I want to upload this, because I don't know what response it will get, to be honest. But here I am showing you my flaw. It probably doesn't even look that bad to you, but yeah, it's all a feeling and it's all psychological, you know. So toodles. What does Ralph say again? Diving deep. Diving deep once again. Stay blessed, stay well. Mwah.